Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are about to get into the Rocket League Grand Finals. I am currently joined by our Rocket League caster, Bolty. He's going to be talking you guys through the Grand Finals and breaking it down for you on the desk. Quick update from our Valorant bracket. The Novi versus Rochester game just ended, and Novi won that 2-0. The round scores were 13-6 and then 13-8. So they lost to Utica, but they did win against Rochester. So you should see that team more, hopefully, in the finals a little bit later on. But tell me a little bit what you're expecting from this grand finals tonight.
So I was over there where they were playing for the first few hours of the event, and Hartland definitely traveled heavy. They have a lot of parents, a lot of fans there, so I'd say that's definitely in their advantage. But I think in terms of raw talent, it seemed like Rochester probably has a little bit of an edge, and Rochester just came off a 7-game series, and Hartland hasn't been playing for a little bit, so. I think it'll be interesting, but I think if I had to bet, I would say Rochester takes it in a longer series.
Okay, and remind us, how does the grand finals work for Rocket League?
Uh,
Like, what's the breakdown of
yeah.
the
So
game?
it's just one best of seven. Each game's 5 minutes, and yeah, it's just a best of seven. It can't really get too
Okay.
too complicated.
So do you think that because the other games are like best of 5?
I think they've been sevens all day, and a
Okay,
lot
so
of
they've
them,
all been these longer
yeah,
matches.
a lot of them have been like sweeps or like 4-1, so they've been shorter. But I expect this one will be a bit longer just because both teams have been playing pretty well and they're
Okay.
pretty evenly matched. So
And do you think that with the like playing for as long as they've been playing, do you think that's going to impact the players at all, or do
I
you
would
think they're still going strong?
yeah, I would say definitely a little bit. There's definitely longer tournaments that are like similar quarterfinal styles, but they're double elim. So I'd assume these guys have probably played for longer before, but it's still definitely a lot of Rocket League to play three best of
Yeah.
sevens in a row. So they'll probably be feeling it a little bit, but I think
The
they'll be
energy
up to
over
the
there will
task.
keep them up though.
Oh yeah, they'll have some adrenaline pumping. And it's probably a few of these guys first time on land, so yeah,
Okay.
it's hard to fall asleep when you're
Right.
playing at land.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the energy over at STEM building right now? Because it's very quiet and calm here. So
Yeah, I
what's
know
going on in
it's a
the
very
STEM
different
building?
atmosphere. Yeah, so each game has its own. They're classrooms, but they're very like I would call them more like modern classrooms. So they moved all the tables around. It like you really wouldn't even think they're classrooms based on the layouts of them. And there's definitely some calm, but when games are going, like people are getting loud, and it's a really fun environment over there. So I'm really happy the way we set it up, and yeah, it's definitely a great event for the
Yeah.
for the high school kids.
All right, with that
Perfect.
being said, we are going to hop right into the game. I'm going to pass the mic over to our caster, Bolty, and good luck to both of the teams.
Okay, here we go. I think the teams are backwards. Here we go into game one. I am not 100% sure, but I believe the name tags at the top are flipped. So I believe Rochester is the blue team, but don't count me on that. There we go. So here we go. Best of seven, so it's a long series. I think having played myself, these first games in these longer series against teams that you haven't particularly played a lot are definitely big for figuring each other out. But there is an early goal from Hartland. Hartland has probably played some of the most Rocket League today. I know they had a little bit of a longer. They maybe had a 4-2 first series, and then their last series was a sweep. And Rochester maybe played a game more as they were in a game 7 last series, but there is already 2-0. The yeah, Rochester evens it up there, and what's happening with the delay? Is it audio or? Sorry about any stream problems. We'll just keep it going, and hopefully we'll be better soon. So, minute into this first game. It's been pretty even so far. Both teams really got one chance and finished it. In terms of sorry, what I saw over there, I think this Rochester team definitely was probably a little bit more mechanical, but this Hartland team so far definitely knows how to move the ball, and so far it's working for them. So that's 2-1 to Hartland. I would say these teams are definitely going to want to try to lock it in a little bit defensively here. It's been a little bit hectic, to say the least, with a lot of double commits and not too much kind of support for each other. But this Hartland team is definitely moving the ball very well right now. A lot of passes through the middle, a lot of good shots, and they're obviously going to be wanting to keep that up. Rochester now attempting to clear the ball, not quite doing so, and there's another double commit. Those are definitely going to hurt you trying to go forward. But a miscue from Hartland is not going to be punished with a good throw from C. And C able to go through all three players, and I mean, it doesn't get easier for that finish, but it definitely was not easy to kind of dance through all three of those Rochester defenders, and that is going to put Hartland 3-1 up. Yeah, early here, not sure what his whole username is, but this C player is definitely putting it to Rochester, and they're going to have to figure out how to put a damper on that if they're going to keep some of these goals out. Explode plays pass in the middle, gets a 50, another double commit. Seems like the early theme here is that teams are pretty evenly matched, but with all these double commits from Rochester, it's hard to go forward. There they got a little bit lucky with, I believe, a double commit from Hartland, or just a little bit of a whiff on the back wall, and that will get them back within one. Seems like this is going to be a very high-scoring series, so if we are going to a few games, this could get long, but maybe they'll figure it out as we go along. A very even kickoff, going to fall to C on the wall, which may be dangerous. Going to get a reset. Beats one, beats two. Touch to the wall will be another. And I'm just going to call him Vade. Got a touch across that can't be followed by his teammates. Another bit of a miscue on defense there from Rochester. C going to play a pass back to the corner for Quizzical. Quizzical hits the ball to the wall but can't follow it, and Explode will play it into the orange corner. Quizzical gets a demo, and there's a lot of space here for Hartland to run into. Outman going to beat the first man of Hartland, and Explode can beat the second, but not the third, as Rochester again is finding it quite difficult to get out of their own half. They might do so here, a decent 50 from Explode, and a little bit of space for Vade. It's a little wave dash dribble. That was a pretty good play on low boost to get the ball out of his half. But it looks like he missed boost there and made it a little awkward for himself. He'll still beat the first man. Maybe a demo here. It's a pass down. Explode there. And off the post. Here's a counterattack for Hartland. And no power on that shot. Not going to get into the Rochester net. This game's definitely opening up a lot more. A little bit more back and forth and less mistakes. I think these teams kind of ease into the intensity of a grand final in the state championships. Relax plays it mid, stopped by Explode. Vade's going to play it off the corner. He won't get another touch. Explode will. Not going to beat Quizzical in net. But Alpman will win the ball on the wall, which is cleared by C. Explode plays it to the wall for Vade, who won't get there yet. Now he can, to the wall. Ball played mid for Relax. He'll play it mid. That's a great pass. C there to shoot it. Can't find the back of the net, and a save from Explode. Quizzical under a little bit of pressure in his own half here. Vade will have a chance to shoot, and he can finish it. That is going to tie us up here in game one, and I could be wrong, but this has the writings of a very intense and very close series. Teams are pretty evenly matched, and again, I think as the games go on, they're going to figure each other out and get more into it. But Relax there, I'm going to say that's probably a little bit more of a mistake on the Rochester kickoffer, which it was. He just misflipped a little bit, and Relax is able to capitalize, hit it into the wide open net of Rochester, and They just fought back for 2 minutes to even it up, and they are right back where they were 2 minutes ago. Vade's going to play it to the wall. Relax is waiting there. He gets a touch around 1. Can't finish it, unfortunately, and Vade is going to beat C to the wall. He'll have some space here to work. Vade's going to pass it mid. He has another touch. Is anyone there to follow it? Nobody. But Vade able to put it in himself and getting the low fight with Explode. You love to see that. But that's just a great airplay from Vade. I think the Hartland defender thought he was going to pass it and had the support behind him to jump, and he just did not. Rochester able to capitalize. Once again, we are even inside 20 seconds here. Explode plays it to the Hartland corner. He'll get another touch off the back wall. Vade looking to shoot, can't find it on target. Explode with the demo might create some pressure here. Outman looked for the shot but couldn't find it. Rochester's got to be careful to not throw this away here. C has a touch off his back wall. Maybe a pass mid for Rochester, but nothing doing. And here we go. Overtime game 1. How many overtimes will we have this series? It may be a lot. Quizzical taken to the air. Looking for a 50. Won't get one. Beats 1. A little bit of a scramble in front of net, but Rochester able to deal with it. Outman will play it mid. No one there. Vade with a chance to air dribble again here. He can be dangerous. Beats 1. Oh, looks for the air dribble bump. Can't find it, but Outman is there to wrap up the game 1 overtime winner. That's an amazing airplay from Vade. Probably couldn't even do that myself. And that is 5-4, game 1 to Rochester. That's a hard-fought win, hard-fought comeback, and they're definitely going to be happy with that one. That's a good momentum builder, and they're definitely going to want to carry that through. But at times there, Hartland just looked in control. I would say C, probably the standout player overall that game, but Vade definitely gave him a run for his money. And I think really just as the game went, Rochester kind of calmed down a little bit and was able to really control the last 3-ish minutes of that game with only the one mistake on kickoff giving Hartland a goal. So let's see who starts strong here in game 2. Hartland going to win the kickoff. Explode has control, not able to do anything with it, and C goes to the wall, takes a 50. Vade is going to beat Relax to the ball, play it to the corner. Quizzical beats 1, can't beat 2. Demo from Relax will ease a little bit of that pressure. Double commit from Hartland. Will it cost him? Explode in the air. Looks for a reset, can't find it. Vade to follow, but can't win it. And here comes a 3-on-1 for Hartland. Goes for the demo play, a misflip from Explode. I think he got a little bit of that demo smoke there and just wasn't able to make contact. And I would say a mix of a heads-up play from Quizzical and just a little bit of a miscue from Explode. And once again, Hartland is opening the scoring for us here in a similar fashion to they did in game 1. So 1-0 for Hartland. 34 seconds gone. Quizzical looking to add to it. Not yet. Relax going to put a shot back post. Not going to be any of the Rochester defenders. And Vade's got a chance off the sidewall here. He gets one flip. Can't follow it, though. Outman just going to float one up mid for Explode. He doesn't have a lot, but he gets a touch towards net. C's going to make the first save, but again, a double commit from Hartland on defense is going to make that a pretty easy finish for Vade, all things considered. See, C has the touch there. Relax, I think, might have bumped him a little bit, and it just messed up their defensive posturing. And that's going to be 1-1 here in game 2 with a minute now gone. Explode's going to get the boost from Quizzical there, but flip around the ball. C's going to win the mid 50, and Hartland might have a chance to go forward here. Relax with the pass off the back wall. Outman with the touch to the side wall. And here comes Vade in the air. You know he can be dangerous. Goes for one flip. Beats all 3 defenders, and the finish from Explode. I think Vade might have heard me saying that C was the standout player in game 1 there, and he wanted to shut me up real quick. He has definitely taken over here in game 2 with a beautiful assist, and he had the first goal. That's going to be 2-1 to Rochester, then at 21 down. Again, a very high-scoring start to game 2 here, as Rochester looks to expand the series lead to 2-0. Explode with a touch off the back wall. Vade a little bit slow to follow, so no dangerous shot yet. Explode's going to put one towards the back post, but it's not on target. And Rochester just a little bit off the ball right now. Hartland with the miscue in front of net. Vade puts a shot on off the back, or off the crossbar. They'll have another chance here off the side. He'll beat one, maybe go for a bump here. Can't get it. Outman with the great 50 to the midfield. Vade's waiting, but no boost to follow. This could be dangerous. Relax. Shot towards net, not on target. Explode with the touch towards the sidewall. And Vade again in the air with boost. One reset. Good block from Relax. Quizzical's turn. Not enough boost to follow. But Explode a bad touch in front of net. Not going to do it, but Quizzical going to miss the follow-up shot. Vade again to the air. Beat by Quizzical. Looked dangerous, but really it was a good pass to his corner. Relax here, going to try to go off the sidewall. He'll have the double. Can anyone follow it? Quizzical with the 50. C not in the right spot to follow it up, and that pressure is kind of gone. Relax here, going to beat Outman on the wall. Here's a little 2-on-1. Quizzical going to go for another demo. Not going to find it. Vade with a great touch to control it off the sidewall, but he is out of boost. C plays to the sidewall. Quizzical to follow. 50 toward the Hartland net. Rochester's just really controlling the pace right now and keeping Hartland in awkward positions with not enough boost to find any counters. C gonna get a demo there to try to clear it, and Relax will smartly take his time. Vade kind of faked out, maybe a miss from Relax. C with the 50 in the midfield. Quizzical, maybe a little bit of a panic challenge there. C 50 by Explode. Vade now again off the wall, but kind of a pass mid. Relax not able to put it on target, but C is. And in an opposite fashion to game one, where Hartland held most of the lead and Rochester had to come back, Hartland has clawed their way back here in game two. And we are now 2-2 with a minute and a half to go. This one is, once again, anybody's game. And yeah, this series is shaping up to be a instant classic. Quizzical with the reset, not going to make contact. C with the 50 off the sidewall, not going to go the way he wants it to. And Vade with no boost here, can't do anything dangerous. Relax now. 50 with the second man of Rochester. C might have control on the wall here, but he opts for the pinch. Explode with the touch out mid and Vade with a backflip. Going to lead to a little bit of awkwardness. Maybe a demo play. Gets the demo. No good flick. Can Relax shoot this? He can't, but it's a good touch mid. Outman a little awkward. C a little overcommitted. And nothing doing yet. Vade with the pass out mid to Explode. C to control it on his own corner. A little bit of a pass mid for Vade, who can't put it on target. And Hartland let out for now, but Quizzical with a chance to shoot here. Little bouncer, won't find it. This is awkward. Vade with a clutch save to prolong the tie here. Explode gonna touch it on towards the Hartland net. Vade being a pest, he'll go off the ceiling. Beat one, can't shoot it. Can a teammate. Hartland very disorganized. Rochester's gonna hope they can find one here before OT. Vade off the back wall, can't shoot it. Explode there, can't shoot it. Outman lays it to Hartland, and that looks like OT in game two. Rochester able to find the win in game one OT. Who will find it in game two? Explode. Looking to go to the wall, but gonna leave it for Vade. Great flip up mid. Outman gonna get a 50. Maybe a chance to shoot here. Just a good 50 from Explode. Relax gonna try to play this one mid. A whiff. Ooh, a whiff from, I believe that was Explode there. Almost left Rochester exposed. They're definitely a little panicked right now. They just gotta find a touch out to clear it. Explode touches to the wall but can't follow. C with the shot on. Rochester very awkward there. If that's on target, that is definitely going to end here, or end game two. Vade looking for a reset. Fakes it. Relax to pressure Outman on the wall. Rochester wins a pair of 50s there to get out, but nothing more. Quizzical pass to C, not on target. Quizzical shown to like some of these demos. He can't get one there. And C will clear it across the field. This might be a good bounce for Hartland. Explode helps it to the middle. Quizzical loses the 50. Relax keeps it in. Vade with the big boot downfield. C to the corner. Vade to beat him. Quizzical to the sidewall. Just stay locked right now. No great chances. Just back and forth Rocket League. Another big boom. Can Hartland deal with it? C off the sidewall. He cannot. Quizzical can help him. The touch out mid's a little dangerous, but it works if he's there. Relax to pressure Vade. Won't do so. Outman has a chance to shoot. Won't get it. Quizzical, mid for explode. Again, just the finishing touch is not there from either of the teams right now, but they are applying some pressure. Explode down to Vade. Vade back to explode. No shot. Outman's turn. C has control here on the wall. No, he does not. Vade takes it from him, but can't follow it up. Explode back into the Hartland half. Quizzical on the back wall. Nothing doing there. Relax his turn on the sidewall with a little fake and then a pass mid. C tries to get there but can't. He has boost in a dangerous spot, but Vade says no. He'll look to Musty. Not great, still in a weird spot, and gets a demo on the third man. Quizzical, a little one-on-one opportunity, can't convert. C has a chance with the miss. Can he double? He cannot. Relax keeps it in. Quizzical will have a little bit of time here to control on his back wall. He beats one. Relax beats the second. Rochester's awkward. This could be an own goal. It is not. Can C keep it in? For now he can. This is very awkward. Quizzical ball mid, relax there, no shot. C now. Beat to it by Vade. Touched above the Hartland net and then cleared by C. Just very back and forth, but it's been a while since we've seen a amazing scoring chance. That was very lucky to not be any worse than it was. Relax has a chance to shoot. He will. Quizzical goes for the demo, but may have just saved the game-winning goal here in game 2. Relax with the whiff. Quizzical has to deal with this. It's very awkward. He can momentarily. That is going to be an own goal to end game 2. Rochester able to show their grit in overtime twice in a row to take the 2-0 lead, but this series is a lot closer than a 2-0 would show. I also did realize halfway through that game that his name is not 8-Man. Or whatever I was saying. I don't really know how you say that, but is it Apple Man? Oh, I didn't hear you. Might be. Apple Man. I'm just gonna call him Apple. So yeah, we are now going into game 3. Rochester has the 2-0 lead, and I would say definitely deserved as they managed to score when it counts, but this Hartland team is putting up a fight. I think this game might, in the end, just come down to the little mistakes. There was a few little whiffs that led to that goal, and if those can be kept to a minimum by one of the teams, I think it will lead to some success. Because both teams have shown they can be threatening on offense, but again, you gotta play defense. It's a good defense is that the quote? Good. I don't remember. I think it's actually a good offense. The best defense is a good offense. There you go. But defense wins championships, so who knows? Relax might have a chance to shoot here. Never mind, C went for it, but did not make contact. Quizzical will play this mid. Won by Apple. We'll call him Apple, man. I don't know. Vade's going to play this to the sidewall. 50 by C. Explode will have a chance here off the back wall. Relax will play it clear. This could be a goal. He won't get to it yet. Appleman plays it to the side. Quizzical over the net. Is C there to follow? No, he is not. Quizzical looks to keep it in, but smartly chooses to retreat. Another double commit. Again, I would say this series started with a lot of Rochester double commits, but I think they've calmed down as they took some leads. Rochester with the double, but it will not hurt them. Relax has a chance to play this mid. Vade now. He can be dangerous. Ball on the net. Not going to beat C. He'll look to follow it on the sidewall. He can beat Appleman. A good turn from Vade, and another double commit from Hartland. They have got to stop that. Relax plays it to the corner. Can't follow it, but this could go in. It will not. Relax needs to get back here. C will deal with this. Unless Vade can shoot it, he can't. Another double commit from Hartland. They've got to calm down. Relax here, gonna play it off his back wall. Played across to C. C with the shot on target. Appleman a little bit over eager to rotate upfield there, and after there really hasn't been a great chance up to now, and Hartland finds it and buries it, will give them the 1-0 lead. So that is now, that's all 3 first goals to Hartland, but Rochester able to win both games. There is a second goal to Hartland, just as they did in game 1, and no, they did not. They did not. It was 1-1 both games. But 2-0 to Hartland, and it is now the task for them to hold on to this lead. And they were unsuccessful to hold on to the 2-goal lead in game 1. Let's see how they do this game. Vade has a chance off the back wall to chip into it. Not yet. Seal played off the sidewall to Relax, who gets a demo that messes him up. Maybe a pass here. Relax off the back wall. Appleman's a little awkward. He'll miss. Good leave by Vade as Rochester bangs it long. C can beat the first man, but not the second man. This could be dangerous. A bump from Explode. High off the back wall from Vade. Appleman to follow, and a great save from C. Those are the kind of plays that can win you a state championship, and for now the lead stays at 2. How long will it stay at 2 is the question. Quizzical and Relax in the net. First save from Relax. Vade looks to double it, but backflips off. Quizzical gets the clear for now. Again, Hartland's just got to hold on for 2 minutes. They don't need to score, they just need to not concede. Relax can bang this one mid, which fell in a very bad spot for the Rochester players. And a little bit of panic now from Rochester. C will take this to the sidewall with enough boost to play with it. He'll get a reset. He'll beat the first, maybe a musty, nothing powerful. And again, a little clear from Rochester. Not going to go further than C. Plays it back down to Explode. His turn on the wall. What can he do? One touch out. Is it followed by him? It is. Appleman, a pretty good pass up in the air. Vade can't double. Oh, Appleman with the slot into the bottom corner. And there it is, 2-1. They need one more goal in 1:47, and with how quickly these goals have been flowing, that is not a very long stretch of the imagination. So 2-1 to Hartland. Again, they don't need to score, they just need to not concede. Cleared from C. Relax might have a shot here, but he doesn't. A double commit that might turn into a very good pinch. Not yet. C to deal with this in the corner. A good read. Can beat 2. And a bump from Rochester onto themselves could make this dangerous. C will pressure Vade and steal his boost. Vade empty here, just going to touch it along the back wall. Stopped by Quizzical, followed by C. Explode with the chance to pass. He'll find Vade for a little 50, and then it's cleared. Quizzical has a chance to go solo here. Nothing dangerous yet. C going to play off the sidewall. A booming clear from, I believe, Vade. And Appleman will follow. Relax off the back wall. Not his best touch, but I think that demo helped clear some space. Relax beats the first man, but is bumped off the ball by his own teammate. 50 seconds. They've held off for half of it. C plays it clear on the wall to Vade. Vade dangerous here. Pass down to Explode. Big save from Relax, but the danger is still there. Touch mid by Appleman. Touch clear by Quizzical, and 50 by Relax. Quizzical with the shot. Saved by Explode. Ball hanging in the middle. C follows, and Vade just not able to get there. Will give Hartland the 3-1 lead with 30 seconds left. Definitely Hartland's strongest position of the 3 games, and given how hard a reverse sweep is, they're going to want to hold on to this one. They're not going to want to leave it up to another OT. C to the wall. Can he ice the game? Beats 1. 50s with the second. Quizzical there to follow. Not a great angle. C will have to deal with this one on his own back wall. Time ticking away. Vade plays it mid. That could have given Rochester a little sliver of hope, but it will not. Relax into the Rochester half, and Quizzical there for a routine pass to the mid and finish. So a relatively dominant 4-1. You could say the last goal was a little bit free, but either way, Hartland definitely put their foot down and said, we are not leaving this to another overtime. We are taking it in regulation, and to not my surprise and probably no one's surprise, this will not be a sweep. We're going at least 5 games. It wouldn't shock me if it's 6 or 7. And yeah, I wouldn't really say a lot changed other than Hartland after the, I think Hartland scoring first and then getting I think it was a little bit of a kickoff goal second, but definitely getting that second goal and having like a little bit of a cushion, I think calmed them down and they were able to just play the game, not panic. And I think once Rochester was down those 2 goals and kind of in need of a comeback, they got a little bit, tried to play a little too quick and just weren't able to really put anything of meaning together. So yeah, now it's really back on Rochester to get the momentum back here, because that last game was all Hartland. Vade will try to do it early, not able to. Quizzical to air dribble out. He'll beat 1. Gets a reset maybe and gets a good 50 with the second, and Vade will control this off the back wall. Little breaking news. Michigan State has handedly dealt with the Nebraska Cornhuskers 87-49 in basketball, which you do love to see. And for, I believe, the 4th straight game, Hartland has scored first. So if they could win at the same rate they could score first, this series would already be over. But there's a 4th straight first goal for Hartland. They love putting the pressure on early, and they had some good practice holding the lead last game. Let's see if they can keep it up. I believe that moves our Spartans to 8-2 for basketball on the season, and I mean, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but we are looking pretty good. So let's start looking forward to March now. Appleman will play this one mid. A double commit from Hartland won't hurt him. And C can control this out with 0 boost. Can't beat Appleman with the flick. Relax there to help him. He'll get a little ghost touch around nobody. And Explode now going to the wall. He can beat Quizzical. Might have a reset here. He does not. C very quick to beat that second ball. And get a 50 on the 3rd. Quizzical's an open net here, but he's not able to turn it. Ball onto the back wall. C can catch with boost, going to the wall. Fake maybe a whiff. Will go back into the Hartland half, and a good pinch out from Relax will get it clear. Explode with a catch mid. That will then be 50 by Vade. Explode's gonna pop it mid in his own half, which is luckily not followed by a Hartland player. A good save from Quizzical will give C some room to work with, but a bump from Vade will stop it. Appleman plays it to the wall. Quizzical will meet Explode for the 50. Vade's a little awkward here. 50 from C. This is a good spot. Explode can play it to the wall. Quizzical will meet him at some point. Explode luckily picked up some boost there late. That could be unexpected. A great save from C. Hartland's definitely been holding a lot better defensively here in these last, I would say really in the last 2 games, but didn't show until last game when they only allowed 1. Vade will carry it out of his half, looking for a reset, gets 1, Musty onto the sidewall, kind of beats the second. Explode plays it mid, Vade with the 50, won't do anything. C now has time and space. He can beat 1, can't beat 2. This could be dangerous. Explode goes for the bump, but won't get it. Vade will look to keep it in, which he can't do yet, and Relax has a 1-on-1. Appleman will keep it in the middle. A big save from Vade. Can he capitalize? Going the other way. Maybe a catch and flick. Won't get it. Going back the other way. Explodes there. This game is really opening up. Big 50 in front of the Rochester net. A big boom off the Rochester back wall, but no Hartland players there to follow. Explode plays it out. Vade also jumped. Explode with the shot on target. Saved by Quizzical. Relax, able to just keep it close to him, and it finds it into the Rochester half quite well. Explode will have it in the air, not enough boost to follow, but still beats Quizzical to it. C can control this. Touch over Vade, beaten by Appleman. Relax tries to boom it, but not quite. C can help him. This might be a pass. It is. Relax is there, off the back wall. Boom clear by Vade. Caught by Quizzical. Looks like he might have been trying to bang that. C kind of floating in front of the ball here. Will probably get a 50. Quizzical gonna hit it towards the Rochester net. Where? Not sure where the Hartland third man went. Quizzical gonna take, or sorry, C gonna take this off the sidewall. Oh, there is a Rule 1 in the Rochester net. It looked like he was in their half, but I could not figure out why. First Rule 1 of the series. Let's see who the better twos players are. Quizzical gonna play this to the sidewall. Can't get the 50 with Explode. Who will look to go the other way. No boost to follow. Might get the bump. Ooh, it looks like he barely nicked him, but not enough to follow it. Vade might have an open net here. Oh, big bump from Quizzical. Oh, that bump. Almost a goal-saving play, but just not quite. Yeah, I think Vade kind of took over there with just a little bit of speed, able to keep the ball away from Hartland, and potentially a game-saving Rule 1, as it just opened up the play more and kind of broke up the pretty solid Hartland defense. Can they keep the momentum from that? Quizzical misses boost for now. Ball up to Vade in the middle. Maybe a double. Cleared by Relax. Is there a follow-up? Not yet. Quizzical may be looking for a pass. Not going to find it. Explode plays to the corner for Vade. Demo on Vade from Quizzical. It's looking ooh, it's a good 50 middle. No one to follow it. Quizzical kind of makes a little more danger than there should have been. C gonna double. Probably just gonna die here. 50 mid. And we are going to our third overtime of the first 4 games. Rochester currently 2-0. Hartland looking to change that to tie up the series. Vade gonna beat the first. Gonna get a good 50 with the second and the third. That ball was moving. I'm not quite sure how that got pinched, but it definitely got pinched. Let's see. Looks like maybe Vade into C, and then the pinch with Explode. Would have loved to see the speed on that. I completely missed it, but that's a clanger, and that will make it 3-0 on overtimes to Rochester. But the one non-overtime was a bit of a runaway victory for Hartland. So, again, that Rule 1 potentially saved that game for Rochester, because it'd been a hot minute since they scored on all 3 Rochester players, and yeah, that definitely opened up play for anybody who's not a big Rocket League fan. A Rule 1 is when 2 players are naturally driving, and just you're kind of like it's kind of just a head-on collision. So if you keep both holding the drive button, you just don't move. And for many centuries, Rocket League players have agreed that if that happens, you have to just stay there and let your teammates duke it out. So 5 minutes for Hartland to keep their state championship dreams alive. They definitely have it in them, but again, it's just been the little moments that have kept them away from victory so far, and a bit of a team effort there in front of net to keep that one out. Appleman will keep it in. Shooting chance for Explode, who goes for the double, beats one, and Vade keeps it in with a 50, but nothing good enough to danger the orange net. Definitely a panicked first 30 seconds here for Hartland, but they deal with it well. Relax mid with the shot. Pretty at Appleman. Vade will have a chance here with boost. This can be dangerous. He has the reset. Goes for the musty play. Not able to pull it off. Here's the 3-on-1. Beat the first man. Luckily, he's able to bump Relax, who goes for the pass to Quizzical. Not able to convert. C a little bit overcommitted here as third man. It might work out. As Appleman tries to control, he'll beat one. Relax can keep it in. C with the bump. Touch mid, but no one really there to follow it. And Vade again here in the air. Can't get the reset, just gets the 50. Not going to be great. And Quizzical will look to get this one mid, which he can do. Relax is there. Oh, just a little off target. C to follow. No good shot. Explode can beat the first man, not the second man. Maybe just a claim back for Appleman here. He's a little awkward. He's going to try to play it mid, which he does, and is 50 between Vade and C into the Hartland half. An awkward ball for Relax is recovered by Quizzical. Relax is going to look to bang this one out. He can do so to C, who will play it pretty right at Vade, who gets a 50 with Quizzical. C can't get the bump. Playing a little bit of volleyball right now. Both teams going to look to slow it down, as Appleman can here. Quizzical can beat 1, not 2. Again, it's just very back and forth. No real chances, no real threats. Quizzical will play this one mid, but no one's there. C with the 50. Played well by Explode, just dealing with both of those Hartland players. Quizzical might be able to control this. That'll work. C wants the solo. Oh, read very well by Explode. With the touch off the back wall, does he have a teammate? He does not. He can shoot. Vade looks to create some chaos, but not able to do so effectively. Quizzical going the other way. This might bounce well. It's not bad, but there's no Hartland players there. Relax plays it mid. This is a triple commit. Relax is going to be in a very weird spot here. He can beat 1. He can't beat 2. Appleman with the shot. Not enough boost to get to it. C can play it clear to Vade. We'll kind of just give it back to Quizzical. Hartland's just got to find a little bit of offensive pressure. They've kind of just been sending a lot of their manpower to the same places and not being very effective. But after I got a little bit of an overcommit there by Rochester, Hartland can capitalize on it and shockingly, for 5 straight games, score the first goal. I do wonder what the chance is that they score all the first goals, Rochester wins all the overtimes, and this series is somehow 3-1 after how even it's been. C and Appleman with the 50. C can beat Explode. A little bit of passing here for Hartland. That looks like it might be the end of it. Vade has a 1-on-1. 1-on-2. Quizzical able to help his teammate out. C to the air. Even 50 with Explode, who will beat Quizzical to this one. Quizzical with the clutch save. Here could be a little bit of a counterattack. Ooh, miscue. Misread. It's not looking great for Rochester, but the attack just slowly falls apart. Relax tries to recover for this one and does so in the end. Quizzical beats Explode to it, but Vade beats him. Is there danger on the back wall? There is not. C will play to the sidewall, looking to double it. He can, but it's blocked by Vade. A double commit from Hartland probably won't hurt him because they won it. C has the shot. Vade has the save. Relax can be dangerous here. Maybe a double. Explode reads it well. Quizzical with the bang to the mid. C's not there at all. Here comes Vade. Flicks 1. Relax with an okay touch to the corner. Not followed up well by Explode. And Quizzical now on the wall. He misflips, but it probably worked as a fake. C's coming off the sidewall now. Can he beat 1? Yes, he can. Can his teammate help? Relax maybe with the double. Fakes it. Quizzical. Just over. C's probably not there yet, but I'll be here for this. Looks to control. No one up with him yet. Beats 1. Tries to beat 2. Can they hold for 10 seconds? Vade here, pops it high, hoping to keep it up. Cannot do so. This is quite the series. 5 straight first goals for Hartland. 2 regulation wins for Hartland. 3 overtimes wins for Rochester. Very back and forth. No one's really ever been in control other maybe than Hartland in that game 3. And I would like to mention it's been a while, other than in the last OT, that Rochester has scored on all 3 Hartland players. It took a Rule 1 in Game 4 to open the field up, and an overtime pretty awkward pinch to seal Game 4? Yes. So coming into Game 5, I think that could really be the difference maker. If Rochester can find a goal they've not been bad in any sense of the word at holding this Hartland team off the scoreboard, but they've got to score their goals themselves. Quizzical, a little bit of a pass to Explode, followed by C. He'll look to find his teammate, but they double commit. Could have been a good passing play, not going to work out. Vade has control here, beaten to it by C, who has a shot. And it's going to be Appleman. I think he was 0 boost. He just kind of had to pick a spot, and I thought he was covering the net pretty well. C proved he wasn't. Let's see it. Yeah, he just picked front post. He slotted it back post. I was able to put a bet in between the games that Hartland was going to score first this game, so that'll earn me about 3 cents because everyone knew it was going to happen. Quizzical going to take this to the sidewall. C going to play it back to the sidewall and try to beat Appleman, which he can't. This is a weird ball. C kind of just forcing Explode to play quick. Relax looking for a bump play. He'll find the third man. Vade can get an effective enough flick to get the danger away. C's got to deal with the one-on-one here, which he does very well. Takes the 50 to his teammate. Not exactly ready for it, and Hartland's a little stuck in their own corner. That's going to hurt them. Just not exactly coordinated on where each other were there, and both ended up together. And maybe a slightly fortunate bounce there off Vade's shot, pass, maybe, probably a shot. But Rochester there, able to level it up. That is exactly what they needed. Quizzical not able to capitalize on the advantageous kickoff. And again, this one's just awkward for Hartland. A lot of pressure. Can they deal with it? For now they can. Quizzical gonna play it straight to Vade. And again, Hartland players a little grouped up. Just not able to defend the Rochester shot there. So, back on Hartland as it was in game 2 to come back from a deficit. They did so then. Can they do so now? And Quizzical able to make the first save and the second. I was going to say, you would think they're going to need 2 goals in regulation here, because if they only get 1, they're going back to a dreaded overtime, and we know what happens in those. Quizzical going to put some pressure on, going to be followed by Relax. Vade's not exactly in a great spot for this. Gets a pretty good 50. C tries to get one mid. He can't do so yet. Relax going to play a decent ball back into the Rochester half. Looks for the pinch mid, but can't find it. Quizzical will get a 50 that goes right back to his half. And C will look to control. Vade's somewhere in there. I'm not sure where. Oh, he got out. C with a good flick over the first man. A good 50 with the second man. This could be awkward. Quizzical with the shot. Explode able to save it. Explode with a bit of a whiff there. And Quizzical able to 50 away the danger. Ball mid for Relax. He'll go back wall. Explode's got to touch it. He can't. Quizzical, not the best shot of his life, but really any contact there was probably going to send that one home after a pretty good pass from from C to Relax. And back to Quizzical for the finish. 2-2-2. Relax here up early to challenge Appleman. He will not make contact. Is there a shot? Yes, there is. It won't make its way on target and Explode with a bit of an awkward angle that he's not able to convert. Relax now. Gonna have to deal with the ball on the sidewall. Vade will beat him to it. Quizzical will beat him to the next one. Anyone up for this? Explode's there. Vade to follow. Good 50 from Relax. Rochester's got a lot of pressure, but just not able to convert any of it yet. Quizzical into the Hartland hat, or the Rochester half. Back out by Rochester. Oh my god. C gonna play this to the wall. Appleman, a lot of boost, a lot of space. Reset. Can't get the 50. Now Vade off the sidewall. Looking for the double. Can't find it. Touch clear by C, and he'll love to follow this. He gets a touch over Appleman. Musty to the back wall. He doesn't have it, and no one else does. Cleared by Vade. Back in by Relax. C wanted to turn and the boost spawn just late for him. Appleman under the first. 50'd with C. C's going to look to convert here too. 50 with Quizzical. Explode to the back wall. Cleared by C. Appleman on target. Saved for now by C. Shot by Vade just over. Quizzical will have this one out to the sidewall. Explode to the back wall. Relax. Again, they're a little grouped in the corner. Ooh, they're not punished for it yet, but they could be next time. Vade with the good demo on Relax. Again, they're just a little grouped up. Quizzical looking to chase him to the wall. He'll leave it. Relax with the 50. C's got a chance. Oh, big save from Vade. Is there a follow-up? There is not. Quizzical, 50 to the sidewall. Cleared by Vade. Do they want to end it in regulation? Not yet. This ball's still up. Cleared by Q to the ground. And Hartland is going to have to win their first overtime after being 0-2-3 on them so far this series. You would think if they win it, they've got all the momentum going into Game 7. Ball on their back wall. Great clear from C. Relax, beat to the next ball, but C will have a little bit of control here on the sidewall. He'll beat 2. He'll try to beat 3, but Vade doesn't bite. He'll have a 50. No follow. Relax with the 50. Ball mid. Vade out of boost. Played back to the mid by Quizzical and controlled pretty well by Explode. Appleman to the air. Gets a reset. 50'd with C. C's got a chance here one-on-one. 50'd with Vade. Relax now to the mid. Looked for C across the field. Explode will take a double upfield to C. Relax now. To the air. He beats the first. He has help. Big save from Vade to keep the game alive. Over the first man. This is awkward. Relax still in front of net. C to follow. Crossbar out. Relax can keep it mid. Quizzical can break the curse. It is 3-3. We are going to Game 7. Hartland just won't give up. And I mean, what a series. That's 4 OTs out of 6. The other game was 1 goal. This is just good Rocket League. You wouldn't want anything more in a high school championship. So, yeah. We're going to Game 7. I would say, I don't know. It's anyone's bet who's going to win it. Hartland's going to score first. We all know that. But the question is, how quickly can Rochester respond? And I mean, after they potentially do, who holds on? We do now know that there is not some secret deal that means Rochester wins every overtime. So if we go to Game 7 OT here on Champions Field, anything could happen. Here we go. I would say this is probably something that every player walking into MSU's campus today was hoping they'd get to play in. And it's time to lock in because we are in Game 7. Explode gonna play this to the sidewall for Vade. Vade with the 50 into his own half. Quizzical off the sidewall. Maybe a fake, maybe a whiff. Gets a demo on the third man. Can they convert? Ball played mid, C there. Vade tries to get back and save it, but I'm going to have to let you in on some shocking information. Hartland has scored first for 7 straight games. And, yeah, I mean, we all knew that was coming. So now it's time for Rochester's response. Will it be quick? Will it be slow? Will it happen at all? It will decide how this Game 7 will go. Relax off his own corner. Played to Quizzical. Middle to Appleman plays it mid. This is really awkward. Quizzical gonna try to chase this into the Rochester half, and he will do so successfully. Down mid, Relax gets it slightly clear, but not very. Quizzical will have the ball on his corner with no boost. Explode beats him to the first ball, but Relax has control for the second. A great flick over Appleman. And Vade. And mid. Appleman with the whiff, but it just might have faked him. Can they go the other way? Explode beats one. Appleman will keep it going. Ball back to maybe mid? It's a little slow to get to it, but he still does. Looks to 50 at mid. Explode will have a shot. He won't take it. Quizzical, just a little floater. This could be dangerous. C plays it to the wall. Stop by Explode. Chance to go middle here. Beat one. Maybe get a little bump, but it won't be anything dangerous. Appleman keeps it mid. Fades slow to it. It's a 3-on-1. Can Explode deal? Yes, he can very, very well. Looks for a 50. Can't find it. Quizzical plays mid. Stop by Explode. Awkward ball in front of net. Big save. Explode keeping that one out for now as they keep the hunt alive for a tying goal here in Game 7. Looks for the pinch mid. Can't find it. Explode there. Not going to find it either. Fade now. 3-on-1. Takes a 50. There is no follow-up. Ball played mid by Appleman. Explode there to follow. Ball back to Vade, who won't get the good shot. Explode on the wall with boost. Can he find a good pass? Not yet. Vade's turn. Off the sidewall. Maybe a double? Fakes it. Relax plays to the corner. Beat by Appleman. Rochester's really ramping on the pressure. Vade to the back wall. Easy for Quizzical. To the sidewall. Explode's turn. Gets a 50. Appleman keeps it in. And gets a really good 50. This could be weird. Kills third. Is there a shot? There is, but it's not quick enough. Explode to follow. It's a reset to keep it, but cannot do any more. 2-10. Can Rochester answer? Yes, they can. Vade finds the tying goal, as he has done all series. Just the perfect ball off the sidewall to come down just enough, but not too much. And yeah, shockingly, the game is not done yet. 1-1, 2 minutes. It just feels like it has to go to OT, but we will see. Quizzical off the corner. Can't beat Appleman. Ball in front of net. Cleared by C. Explode on the sidewall. He'll beat one. He'll play it to Vade. Vade won't have more for a reset here. A great lay down to Quizzical. He'll beat one. Can he follow? If he can, it's not going to be too strong. Explode can meet him on the back wall. C will find it there. This could be dangerous. Relax has time and plays it pretty well. Quizzical will win the second ball. Appleman will probably try to play this to the wall. We'll slow to it. Quizzical gets the demo to make some room for his teammate, who can get a very, very good save there on Explode. Now a 2-on-2 for Rochester. Ball to the sidewall. Shot on by Quizzical, right to Appleman. Relax, probably just going to want to boom this one back, but he might have control. Ops for the bang. Ball up to C. Can he double? Yes, he can! 2-1 to Hartland. What a goal. That's got to be up there for goal of the series. There hasn't really been any flashy stuff, but that's definitely flashy as he puts that one in on Explode's head. 2-1 now. Rochester's got a minute to answer. It took him 2:30 the first time, so they're going to have to ramp it up a little bit, but they can't chase it too hard and let Hartland pull away. Fade to the wall. Beat by Relax. Again on the wall. Not enough boost to do much with it. He'll look to beat the first man, which he cannot do. Someone's up with Explode. It's C. The 50 towards the Rochester net. Not in. Here's a 2-on-1. What can Explode do? Cannot flick Quizzical. Ball still in the Hartland half. Appleman up with it. It's a fake. Vade's there to follow. Bumps maybe? Nothing coming. As Rochester has to retreat and get more boost. They've got 1 or 2 good attacks left in them. C gets control. Plays it to Quizzical. 50 with Vade. A double commit from Rochester. Followed by Vade. Not done yet. Vade beats the second. 2-on-1. Oh, he just throws it away. The 50 on the sidewall. Appleman's beat third man. Can he ice the game? Yes, he can. Hartland are going to be your 2024 fall season MHSEL champions after a very hard-fought 3-1 comeback. What a series. Couldn't ask for anything better to commentate on. And that will do it. What a series. That's just amazing. That's why you love Rocket League. Could not ask for anything better. I would say, series MVP. I think you would have thought it was Vade if they finished it, but they did not. I think it's got to be C. That ending goal really put the nail in the coffin, and wow, that is Rocket League. So, I mean, I really hope that was one of your first times watching, because hopefully you'll be hooked for life now. And I mean, that's as good as it gets. Game 7 OT. 5 of the games went to OT. Only one of the games wasn't one goal. Yeah, I mean, that is as good as it gets. So that's going to be it for our MHSEL Rocket League segment of the LAN. I believe we are now going to move to our Mario Kart Grand Final. And after a short break. And then we will, and then we'll be back for Mario Kart, which will probably be followed by Valorant and Smash. And yeah, so stay tuned. We got a lot more action coming. And yeah, I'm just glad I could join you for this section of it. So we'll see you soon after this short break.